Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Delhi, India. We're actually in New Delhi at the Leela Palace. So excited to stay here. This has been on our list for a while. So excited to be here, checked in. We got checked in a little bit early, which is really nice. They had our room ready. So we are here in the room. So why not go ahead and start the tour here. So let's start here at the front door where we came in. And then you've got a closet here, and you've got some hangers up here, shoe horns there, and a flashlight. And then you've got your yoga mat here. It's India, so that makes sense. Then you've got some slippers and some things here to clean your shoes with, shine your own shoes if you like. And then right here, you've got where you can keep your suitcase. Really pretty. The way they have it all set up there. They got my bags right there. And then right across from there is the bathroom. So let's look in there. And can we look at these beautiful touches that they have? Really pretty. Really has that nice kind of elegance feel to it. So this is the bathroom. Hello. 2 sinks. So yay for that. A scale. And 2 trash bins, which I think is really great. And can we take a moment and enjoy this beautiful tub? It's quite large, which I love. Actually, it might be too big because my legs don't usually make it all the way to the other end, but it's okay because you have these little armrests here, which is what will help you kind of stay in place. There's also a nice robe in here and a little panel here for the lights. You can control them low, medium, and high for the lights. A mirror here, which makes it feel a lot bigger, I feel like. And then you've got a mirror here as well, again, adding to that, making it feel bigger. You've got some amenities in here, some tissue, some bath salts in here as well, so that's exciting. And yeah, that looks really good. Definitely going to be utilizing that later on. So at the sink here, as I mentioned, we have 2, and then you've got an electrical outlet, kind of a universal travel like here, 1 on this side, and there's also 1 on the other side as well as a shaver. And you've got a cup with water, mirror with magnified mirror with a light on it, which is really nice as well. And then you've got this whole thing here. I think this is kind of an old school deal. Maybe telephone, it looks like, and a clock. So should you find the need to make a call while you're getting ready, you can do that right there. I don't know who would do that. Right here, we've got the commode, which is nice. I always think it's funny. I always think it's nice. You know where you're at. The higher end ones tend to put these little stickers on, as well as putting the extra toilet paper roll in one of these cute little bags. So I like that. And then this shower, I feel like, is going to be quite nice because you've got, it's not a rain, but you've got a handheld and then an overhead. You've got everything you need here, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And they're individual, which you don't see really much anymore to have the individual ones. But this is a really big shower too, which is kind of wild. And these towels are huge. They're gonna be gigantic, I feel like. So that's the whole bathroom. Really quite nice, huge, tons of like, there's a nice big soft rug right in front of there, and then a bath mat for here as well. So right here, we've got another closet. So you've got a full length mirror right here. And then right here, we've got another closet. And this one has an ironing board and then some more hangers here, an iron. And then you can set some things down right here, as well as 3 nice drawers to boot. All right, and then this is now the main room area. And so we'll kind of take a look at all of it here at once. So you've got this nice little area here, the desk, chair over there, plus the whole bed over here. You've got 2 nightstands, each nightstand. I think they must have done some updating recently because they have the kind of travel adapter built in, but also USB-C and USB, and a light panel here, which is nice. So they definitely did some work on that. More water here. I do like this. Instead of just the plain bottle, glass bottle, this, and then there's also a little lid for it to kind of cover it up. and then you can store some things in there. Bed looks really nice. I love kind of this room has the old world, you know, kind of glam luxury feel to it. Kind of feels a little bit like the Ritz-Carlton type vibes. Here you've got a nice little lounger at the end of the bed, and then over here we've got just some empty drawer here, but down here you've got a few snacks, and then these are part of the mini bar, so you would purchase these, and the accompanying sheet is over there with the pricing. Right here you've got coffee and the mugs to go with that. And then that one's also empty. Here is the kind of mini bar cooler with the drinks in there of all the different choices. And the drinks are not the most expensive, but they're not the cheapest either. They run about a couple bucks, $2-3. And then here, more mini bar items, alcoholic beverages there as well, and an empty drawer down below. Up here, you've got a kettle, more coffee offerings, because you can do drip coffee. So if you want a bigger cup instead of like an espresso with the other machine, you could do it right here. And then, like I said earlier, here are the prices for the mini bar items. Just kind of give you an idea. These prices are obviously in Indian rupee. And then even their remote has their branding on it, the Leela. They also gave us these little cookies as a treat, extra bottles of water, as well as some fruit, pears and apples, which I love both. So we'll enjoy that. Right here, we've got the desk. It looks really pretty. Real flowers, by the way, which I really like when they do that. They're from right here on the property. Desk area looks really good. Plenty of space here. You also have some electrical outlets here to stay plugged in if you want to work on something. And then you've got all this here. Inside here is just like stationery, and then your menu for your spa treatments and all that kind of good stuff. So that's looks pretty good there too. Then the other nightstand, pretty much the exact same as the other side. It even has its own notebook on this side, which you don't normally see. Water with the cup, like I showed earlier, the light panel, and also, again, the electrical outlet with USB-C and USB. And then lastly, we've got a chair here. This is actually a really comfortable chair. I was sitting there a little while ago reading. It's really quite nice with this little table. They did bring us, when you check in, they give you these little wreaths or leis after they do the little blessing. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see it here, but I've got like a little kind of yellowish dot right here. They gave me that when we checked in. They did like a little blessing thing, and then they put this, and then they gave us that lei. So, and it smells amazing, by the ways. And then they gave us this welcome drink, which is really nice. It's got like ginger in it, and it smells really amazing. So we ordered extra for the room. They asked us if we wanted anything else, and so we ordered some extra, and they brought that up to us here in the room to enjoy. The view is out towards the city from this particular room. It is very hazy, as you might imagine. And also note that it's India, there's security everywhere. So when you come in, like in a vehicle, they check it. And then once you come to the front, you go through security before you come in as well. Kind of like the airport, but a lot less hectic than the airport. So this is a pretty nice room. We're excited to stay here, but there's so much more to it. I hear that there's a rooftop pool. There's probably a gym somewhere. There might be something else other than the rooftop pool, like a regular pool somewhere. There's some restaurants. So we're gonna go check it out, check out the entrance, check out the lobby, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. So let's head out. All right, we're on our way up to floor 11 to go see the outdoor swimming pool. And I think there's a garden maybe, we'll see. Really pretty view from the pool up here. Nice deck, there's a few chairs. Not a ton, but there's not a ton of people up here anyways. So that's pretty good. And then, oh, this is really pretty from up here. Look at that. And then look at these views. Again, a little bit hazy. You can see that from here. But a really beautiful pool deck up here. Wow. So it's kind of garden slash pool area. It looks like you can do, if you're a smoker, I think they've got some smoking areas up here. Looks pretty good from here. Very pretty, but super, super hazy. You can barely see. Out here is like the city buildings, but you can't see those really. Probably don't see them in this video, but I could see them with my naked eye. All right, let's go down and go back to the entrance and see what that looks like. Le Cirque Spa Salon meeting rooms. And this is kind of just a little area here up above the, so this is the check-in area down here where you come in, the lobby area. This is really pretty right here. There's like a staircase here that you can come up. When you come through up the elevators, you can come up this staircase if you wanted to. A lot of pretty photo opportunities up here. Some pretty artwork too. Really beautiful. We'll go out there in a minute and check out the restaurant out there. But let's go see if we can take a look at the fitness center. We're just gonna go, I think, in through here. So this is the spa, salon, and fitness center. So it's all in one area back here. Let's see if we can get there. Hello, can I go to the fitness center?
Sure.
What
do you just want to look?
I just want to film it. Yeah, is that okay?
Go front or back?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Thank you. This is really peaceful back here. This is the spa area here. Oh, like waiting. Oh, cafe for the spa. Okay. Oh, okay, relaxation here. And then the fitness studio. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, 407. I don't know. So there you go. Thank you. Okay, so we're in the gym now. Got a rowing machine. Look at all of this equipment in here. Really nice. All of these. Even steps, which is great. Fantastic. Tons of equipment for cardio. And then they do have a little station here with waters, infused water, as well as towels. And they do have a weight area over here in the corner as well, which is really quite nice. So they have quite a bit here. And as you can see, it's not really busy. There's just one person in here right now, so it looks pretty good. And then just the spa area is down this way. This is where you go if you've got a spa treatment coming up. You would go in this area right here, kind of waiting for it, kind of like the waiting room. And then we'll just go back out this way, back where we came from. There's like a little cafe here, which is really cute. We passed that earlier. Everything is just really pretty. And this is such a nice, soothing area. All right, let's see what else we can find downstairs. Okay, so we're back downstairs. Look at how pretty all of these arrangements are, you guys. They're so beautiful. Here's a sign telling us information about the breakfast when it's busiest, when it's not, looks like everybody wants to eat breakfast late, so that's the busiest time. And they've got, oh gosh, they've got some goodies over here. They have restaurants, like I said, all over the place. Look at this. This is adorable right here. Look at these little desserts right here. Holy moly. Desserts, sandwiches, a couple nice things like that. And then there's also a little shop right across from it there. This is the staircase I was talking about from upstairs that you can come down from the first floor by the spa and the gym. And this is where you come in. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but they do security. So you come in through the security, which is right here, and then come into this main area here. And this is the lobby itself, the lobby lounge. They've got that right here, which is really pretty, the way they have that set up. Not too busy right here. And then they also have this whole area here, which is where you wait. The check-in desk is on the other side, but they have you just wait right here when you're getting checked in for your room. And then once they get you all checked in, they actually take you up to your room and they finish the check-in process from there. So let's go outside. And I think there's a restaurant back here, but it looks really pretty. So let's go check it out. Thank you. Oh, wow. This is really pretty. Look at this. Wow. What a beautiful garden area. So this is actually the Cube restaurant is right there. That's probably where we'll eat lunch or dinner. And then you've got this right here. This is the beautiful ambiance that you can enjoy. And look at this beautiful sculpture here. It's absolutely stunning. And if you come this time of the year, I'm wearing a jacket. I don't know if you noticed. I've got my cardigan on, but I had a jacket on earlier. But it is a little bit nippy. Like in the daytime, it's like low 70s. In the evening, it's like mid 40s, which is really crazy. But this is fantastic. This is so beautiful and so peaceful, you guys. The environment that they create out here is really nice, between the sound of the rushing water, the birds, and just the light sounds of the music, and just mix in the really nice weather. It makes for a very beautiful space.